City University of Science and Technology.
Thank you, Minister of Technology and Science. It is now my rare honor and privilege to call upon the President of the Republic of Zambia and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force, Mr. Hakaind Hechilema, to address ourselves. Mr. President.
Thank you. You may take your seats, please. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Let me acknowledge the presence of the Ministers of Technology and Science, Minister of Education, but also the Cabinet colleagues who are here. I see a number of them over that table. Thank you for being present today. Your Excellency, the Chinese Ambassador to Zambia, and Deputy Secretary to the Cabinet, permanent secretaries that are here, and colleagues from State House. I'm aware that there are other government colleagues that are in these premises today. Let me acknowledge the Managing Director, HUAWEI Technologies Southern Africa, who has spoken, as the Ambassador did, and the two ministers here, those that are seated with me in front. And thank you for your deliveries, the four of you. I also wish to recognize other senior staff from HUAWEI and recipients of today's prizes, so to say, the innovators, those that we've seen standing from different colleges, different institutions, and at the same time, by and large, our youth, distinguished invited guests, and of course, members of the press, our colleagues from the press. We always appreciate you because you make it possible for others who are not present to be aware of what's going on here and for them to benefit from an activity like the one we're witnessing today. Shall I say, ladies and gentlemen, first, it's my duty to welcome you to State House. All of you to your State House, people's State House. I just work here, and the notion that State House belongs to the President and those who work around here is incorrect. State House belongs to the people of Zambia, and we happen to be the ones working from here at this stage. So you're welcome to your State House. That includes the visitors who may be here. I am very delighted, we're very delighted to officiate at this auspicious occasion to award 50 young people, young innovators, as the first ever recipients of the hechilema Innovation Fund. First recipient. This is history being written, and no one can rub it off going forward. Some may ignore it, but no one can rub it off. So, great, great, great occasion indeed. To me, my heart is really, really, if you like, beaming with pleasure. We are witnessing an amazing work from young people being recognized and celebrated, who are the ones we're celebrating? The young people of Zambia. And we always say, imitikula empanga. But the truth is that you are the leaders of today, young people. You are the leaders of tomorrow. What you are doing, your innovative work, your research, R&D, research and development, in this case your research component, provides strong outcomes that are essential to any society's well-being. So you can't be the leaders of tomorrow. Yes, you are, but you are leaders of today. And today is an example of what we've been saying about you being leaders today. It's a question of providing leadership in which sphere, which area, which space. You're doing it in this space. Well done. Well done.
President of HUAWEI Sub-Saharan African region, distinguished invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the award presentation by the Hakaind Hechilema Innovation Fund. Definitely. This morning we see the awarding of top 50 innovations from across the country, representing various sectors of creative minds in the country. This indeed is amazing. My name is Chishi. I'll be your director of ceremonies. Mr. President, amongst the 50, the innovators, those present and those at home, some of them, they call me the Zambian genius. Not to say that I'm genius myself, no, but because of their genius, which I expose on a program we call the Zambian Genius on your national television, ZAMBIA TV1.
Honorable Ministers present, dear Mr. Yang Chen, representative of HUAWEI, distinguished government officials present, young talents and innovators, friends of media, ladies and gentlemen.
Colleagues, cabinet ministers, secretary to cabinet, the Chinese ambassador to Zambia, the vice president, HUAWEI Technologies, Southern Africa, permanent secretaries, senior government officials, the innovators, the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, Your Excellency, we present to you a cohort of the top 50 student innovators in digital technology, in digital transformation, that have been carefully and rigorously selected from the assessment which was taken place across all the provinces of Zambia. Your Excellency, over 400 students entered in the selection process from all the provinces, from the higher learning institutions and TVET institution. Out of these over 400, 50 were chosen. 82% unfortunately were male. Your Excellency, you recall last year in March, we signed an MOU between the Ministry of Technology and Science and the Ministry of Education with HUAWEI. The MOU contained the Innovation Fund to foster innovation in students in higher education and TVET institution. The value of the MOU over the period of 5 years is $1 million. So what we are doing today is to spend part of that $1 million through the awards that we're going to present today, which in total be $50,000. $1,000 to each of the young innovators, your creative minds, the ones that you have created in this country. And there are many more, Your Excellency. There are many more. Your Excellency, the National Technology and Business Council was mandated under the MOU to host the Secretariat, and because it's got some key competencies, it is competent in the whole innovation startup system, in the whole innovation ecosystem. So they are well positioned, Your Excellency, to undertake and anchor this process. Your Excellency, where do we go from here? The next step, Your Excellency, will be that the 50 that have been selected, their innovations are going to be scaled up. Number two is that through the digital hub that is going to be supervised by the National Technology and Business Center, the 50 will be put in what you call a digital furnace, where they'll be digitally cooked in finance, in marketing, in the management of their lives, so that when they come out of that furnace, Your Excellency, they'll be able to make their digital journey in a deliberate, purposeful, and methodical manner. Your Excellency, we have the 50 that have come from various institutions, and so that everybody knows, we have winners that have come from 17 institutions, and if you allow me, Your Excellency, I'll just read through so that they can stand up. You'll see which are these institutions and which are these young innovators. And this is not in any particular order. We have Evelyn Horn College. Could you stand up, innovators from Evelyn Horn? Number two, the Copperbelt University. Could you stand up? City University of Science and Technology. 11, as you can see, you have the critical mass. And all of them are your disciples.